This guide contains both dry and wet laps. Use the timestamps in the video description below to navigate to the laps you want to watch. Also, apologies for the guide being a little bit late this week. Illness has kept me in bed all weekend. Also means that part of the track guides I'm not going to be as talkative as usual. Welcome to Rudskogen Motorsenter, a technical and flowing track located in Norway. As part of iRacing's base content, this 3.2 kilometer circuit is known for its mix of elevation changes and challenging corners. Key sections like the downhill entry into turn 1, the fast sweep impact section, tests both car control and precision. This basic track guide today includes the Honda Civic, Hyundai Elantra and Audi TCR. With different gearboxes, the guide is here to help you learn touring car techniques, the upcoming week's layout and provide references for lines, braking points and gears in different race conditions. These laps are performed with a fixed setup and a preferred lower brake bias percentage for better corner rotation. Check the TCR Discord and video description below for touring car schedules, strength of field racing and for driving advice. Free practice is Mondays at 4 PM UK time, and I'll see you on track Tuesday for race recordings. Let's break down a lap of this exciting base content circuit. Before we continue, hit that thumbs up button and make sure you're subscribed. In the video description below, check out the Twitch channel, Discord and other socials. Don't forget to comment underneath and enjoy the rest of the video. An absolutely amazing base content circuit for iRacing in my opinion, and even though it has its certain faults like off tracks and slowdowns, when you get used to it you'll absolutely love running it. Starting with turn number 1, before the 100 board, you want to get yourself braking onto there, trying to put any wheels onto the grass. You can cut this inside curb but do it too much and it's not only an off track but a horrendous slowdown which cannot be easily taken care of on the next straight. You want to get yourself over to the right hand side as soon as possible and hug the curb. When you're comfortable with accelerating out, do so. Use as much of the left hand side as you can. You can go beyond that white line slightly but try not to do it too much because you just end up losing time on there. You can see plenty of people going to be using the right hand side of here to take the slowdown. If you do get a slowdown, actually take it. Don't try to be smart with it. It will not disappear. Now, downhill braking, this is going to be a hellish turn if you do end up getting rain this week. You want to try and visualize the in between the 50 and 100 boards. The boards are on the right hand side on this circuit. Doesn't help with a lot of these being left hand braking corners. So you're going to be slowly making your way down the gears as you go round. You're going to be taking yourself out wide before cutting inwards. You want to get yourself over to the right hand side as soon as possible for this nice twisty bit here. You can actually cut a fair bit of these curbs and you shouldn't really get a slowdown. Just don't take the mickey and end up putting your outside tyres over the white lines at the curbs too much. Then for one of the hardest corners on the circuit, I like to open up the corner, run in there with quite a bit of speed and just use a little bit of trail braking, a little bit of engine braking to slow the car down. you have to be so patient while hugging the left hand side here. If you accelerate out too soon, the right hand side of the track will come at you and slow you completely down for a potential passing maneuver here. Another downhill braking zone here past the red and white on the wall, where about a car's width onto where the tyres are. You're going to be looking at braking quite heavily and releasing them quite smoothly as you're turning around here. Remember, you are exiting uphill, so get onto that throttle a little bit sooner than usual. Try not to overdo it and putting yourself out wide. Little steering input for turn 11, and you're actually going to send yourself out wide to in between turn 11 and 12, where this curbing is here. It's where you sort of want to start turning whilst trail braking at the same time. Once again, you can take quite a bit of the curb here. You can run a little bit wide at the same time, but try and get yourself back onto the circuit before you hit the grass and the kitty litter. Lift slightly for turn 13, and as soon as you straighten up the car, you're going to be looking at braking and turning into turn 14. You can either hug this corner as much as possible, or you can sweep yourself out a little bit. It all depends on if you're defending or attacking. If you're defending, keep close to the inside. If you're behind somebody, don't be afraid to throw the car out to maximize your corner exit speed. You can take quite a bit of the curb in here, but don't do too much or else you'll find yourself on the grass or with another off track. And there we go, Rudskogen. A rain lap coming up now. I'm still not the quickest at doing rain laps, but hopefully you can use this as a baseline. Try and beat my time in the video description underneath. But also use this part to find out where all the videos or the water forms on certain parts of the circuit. And as always, those who drive the Audi, got you. Here's your Audi lap for this week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and explore the channel for more content. Drop a comment with what you were racing this week. Check the video description below for links to my Discord, Twitch, TCR community and more. See you next video. Take care of yourselves, but most importantly, take care of each other.